I got my Tyler Joseph looking kimono. I'm in my actual bedroom and I'm doing a late video because why not? Hey guys, it's me, Kelly. So today's video that I'm doing is a kind of late video since this album did come out a couple weeks ago. And I just didn't really do anything about it. But I am doing a little review breakdown of the album by All Time Low called Last Young Renegade. What am I saying? Last Young Renegade. And this album, so excited for. I was so excited for it. So we're gonna do a little breakdown with the special guest, AP Magazine, July's issue, where All Time Low is the cover, and they have a little article in here of the full track by track, like what the band members said about it. Basically Alex, because he wrote the songs, but I mean other people can write the songs, you know. So let's get on with the video. Okay, so the first song is Last Young Renegade, and it's like one of those, they released it to like advertise the album, and so I think this song is super, like, you know, it's, how do I explain it? Like, it is a song where it's like, you are the last young renegade, heartbreak, like, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this, but hey, this is what Alex Gaspard said, okay? Or what he says. Okay, so like, an anthemic banger that rings of the reckless and brave. The reckless and the brave. But here's a song that'll have you immediately wishing your front row at the next show. Which I'm guessing they're playing this song a lot. But this song, I think, it's kind of one of those love songs, but in a special kind of way. That's my breakdown with that song. Okay, next song. Okay, next song is Drugs and Candy. Can we just talk about the beginning of this song? Literally, okay. It's not even like, I just love these bands, how they're coming up with like new ways to like play their music and like new like styles of how to like entertain crowds and things like that. And the name of the song, Drugs and Candy, like, okay. In the AP Magazine, it says, full of really harmonies and a few distant screams, this redefines what you call a love song. Okay, apparently my last breakdown of the Last Young Renegade isn't really a love song, but like, it says, the story in the album in a lot of ways is about not being able to let go and learning to realize when enough is enough. So this is about toxic situations and toxic relationships, which I know a lot about. So I really like the song because it's relatable to me. So okay, next song on the album is Dirty Laundry, one of the first songs dropped. Actually, it is the first song dropped from this album, and yes, just this is where I jam out. I just love his vocals in this song. It's just a good song. Dark undertones paired with a dance breakdown make this lead single a defiant mission statement for the band. So that's what they say. It's kind of it. I really like how this album kind of has like a storyline to it, you know, and this one is kind of like, it's like dirty laundry. It's like stuff that you have in a relationship or stuff like that that's hidden behind the scenes that like no one really sees. Like no one sees your dirty laundry basically, and it's like, you got your secrets, I got mine too. Like everyone has them. Like don't be afraid. Like about your secrets, don't fear them. Everyone has them. So that's how I broke down the song. And yeah. Next song would be Good Times. I actually like heard this on the radio and I saw Jack Bearcat posted like, oh hey, thanks. I think it was like the New York Sirius X station or whatever, XM station played it. I was just like, hey, what's up, what's good? Good times, yeah. It was playing at my work, so I was like, whoa, I know this band. This song, I think of it as my party song where I'm like, hey, let's get some positive vibes in here because like we need those good times. And in the AP magazine, they said, while it may be about good times, this melancholy track seems to look back with something less than optimism. With a pace similar to Dirty Laundry, the song just begs to be set to a movie montage. Okay, I don't really feel like that. I feel like the song, I mean, it does give tones of like, wish I could, okay, quoting like 21 Pilots, wish we could go back to the old, good old times, because right now it's kind of like, and like I want those good times, kind of wanting that. Like I see that, but me, look at my positive self, I'm like, look, good times, yes. It says here like you're looking fondly back at the past and where you've come from, basically. So I see you, Alex, I see you. Next song. Okay, so the next song on the album is Nice to Know You. And can I say, like, they had to do all this like nice and then a 2 and then no with no W and then like a U, like just to be a little creative. Okay, to be honest, when I first heard the song, I thought of like, okay, this song is literally from like, I think of Sonic, okay, because it's like that fast, like, so nice to know you. I don't know why I think of Sonic, maybe because memes have taken over my life, but it's kind of one of those songs that like, I'm getting rid of you because you're toxic and I don't need that in my life, which, relatable, but that's how I see it, like, nice to know you, like, don't need you, bye. Okay, this is what they said. A contender for what's most likely to bring the house down in their upcoming live show, yank out your dancing shoes and start learning the words now. Nice to Know You is the other side of that coin, the same tune, but leaving more brashly. That's where the story takes a turn and becomes a little darker in the second half. The record is a story in a sequence. It's a fall in the character and the rise of a character, basically stripping yourself down to a bare minimum and then building yourself back up. It was really conscious effort to split down the middle, with Good Times being the end of the chapter, Nice to Know You turning the page and being the opening of the second half, which I can see that happen in this album, where it's very like, and toxic people, and now it's like, okay, time to get rid of you, so nice to know yo. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, I see that. Alex, you're a genius. Like, all time low. Yes. Okay. Next song on the album is Life of the Party, and like when I first heard the song, I was like, okay, he's Life of the Party. Like, you know, the one who's like, yeah, it's like Kesha walks into a room, like, you know, the party don't start till I walk in. Yeah, okay. That's literally the character of the song, or character of the story line happening in this album. But they said the most electronic Latin track on the album, paired with the most confessional lyrics, makes this an emotional rager. There are times when you feel perfectly comfortable in your skin, and other times that you take a step back and you're like, who the hell am I? What am I doing? So, okay, I see where he's saying, like, okay, he's like, wait, I'm the life of the party? Like, what do you mean? Like, so I see it as, breakdown with Kelly right now, I see it as the character try to get rid of this toxic person, toxic relationship, but now they're like, no, come back, you're like the life of my part, you're the life of my party, my life, like, you're the, like, I need you, you're fun, you're blah blah blah, so they're trying to like blah blah blah. That's how I see it. Maybe not. I mean, I read you what Alex was thinking of when he wrote this or whatever. So that's my breakdown. Next one is Nightmares. Okay, yeah, Nightmares. Okay, it's like that, what do you call it? Like, I mean, it's gonna be like not a happy, like pumped up song. Like, yeah, Nightmares. It's one of those like kind of fight back against your nightmares song. So that's how I hear it. Here it says, this brooding track gives Gaskar's voice of vocals a chance to shine, add a winding guitar solo and groovier drum backdrop for a deep cut that will make it into every playlist. So it says, he says that this song and Dirty Laundry are sort of sister songs on the album, with Nightmares about being afraid of your own fears and Dirty Laundry more about the skeletons of someone else. very, very parallel, which I see that, like, you know, Nightmares, he's confessing his own fears, basically. I mean, Dirty Laundry is kind of in there, but not like the whole song. It's more about like, you have stuff, I have stuff, like, yeah. But Nightmares is more like, okay, I have fears, I have stuff, like, I have nightmares, basically confessing that. Realizing like, how am I this scared about I'm supposed to be a grown-up? Okay, so I see. I keep saying I see you, Alec. Like when artists like create stories with their albums and like what songs actually mean and like all the stuff, I find it so cool. Like 10 out of 10. So the next song is Dark Side of Your Room, and the song like starts off like, okay, literally I think of it as like a thunderstorm, but like maybe that's just me. So literally it says this track might be the best chorus of the bunch, wrote by a throbbing backbeat and lyrics made for singing along. And is that a hidden Fall Out Boy reference? Yeah, actually though. This and Drugs and Candy mirror each other. Okay, that's what it says. It speaks to the same sort of toxic relationship. Drugs and Candy is really about not wanting to quit because it feels good and it feels right. Okay, and this one is about the other perspective of being used and realizing that's what's actually happening to you is a negative. Essentially becoming the butt of the joke and realizing it's not fun to be the punchline. Ooh, I like that. That's so like, that hits me in my soul because that's so relatable. Like, okay, so Drugs and Candy is like, okay, I'm learning what he meant. See, Dark Side of the Room, I just kind of thought like, your negatives and stuff, but it's more about that toxic relationship he was talking about earlier in Drugs and Candy. Ooh, okay, that's cool. Next song is Ground Control, and it's featuring Tegan and Sarah. And I didn't know who they were, but like their voices, 10 out of 10. Can I just say voices on point? While Tegan and Sarah roll their way through each chorus in a few verses, at its heart, this track is all-time low. Don't worry, there's just as much space imaginary as you expect with the ethereal feeling to match. It was one of the earliest songs we wrote for the record, and then we wrote a lot more. It was one that took a backseat for a while, and we all forgot about it, and then we started sequencing the record. We were like, oh my god, this sounds amazing, so we got them to sing it, and yeah. Doesn't really talk about what he feels about this song, Ground Control, but I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory, like, take control of your life. You can do whatever you want. You control it. No one else, kind of thing. That's how I see it. Okay, so the last song is Afterglow, and his vocals in this song, though. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. His vocals, just Alex Gasper's vocals. Period. That's it. Okay. And here's his opening with the guitar riff, reminiscing, I can't say that word, of the 1975. This moody cut features soaring vocals, yes, soaring, and much needed optimism to close out the album. Which I mean, you know, this was the last song we wrote for the record. We did it really last minute. We had to had the record finished and it was sent off to mastering. I was sitting listening to songs and feel like they have a closer. Okay, yeah, okay. Because like, you don't want your character, no one likes sad, like, let's end this sad, whatever. They're gonna be like, let's have an afterglow. What happens after all this? Like, the afterglow. I like that. He has good name titles too, like, I mean, titles of songs, like, it all fits in together. So like, Alex Gascar, Genius of the Year. All-time low, Genius of the Year. Like, so basically, my breakdown of this album is, it's a great album. It has a storyline. I think that's so cool. Like, it literally tells a story throughout the whole album. Kind of like, for example, Crybaby by Melanie Martinez. Like, has a story, has a character. I just think it's so cool when you can read like what they were thinking and what he wanted when he wrote these songs and what he believes like they are about and like everything. So totally like get yourself an AP magazine. I'm not sponsored, but like AP magazines help your life. Yeah. And this album, totally go like check it out All Time Low, check out those songs, they're great. Buy them on iTunes, download them on Spotify, do it right now because All Time Low is amazing. Okay guys, that was my breakdown or review, whatever you want to call it, of the new album. Not really new, but the album Last Young Renegade by All Time Low. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and also comment down below what you guys think of the new album by All Time Low. Do you like it? Do you hate it? What's your favorite song? Let me know down below. Make sure you subscribe. I post videos every Saturday, so it gives you something to do on the weekend, unless you are, I don't know, planning out a vacation, because guys, I can't wait for July to come, to be honest, because I'm doing a lot of vacation vlogs. I'll be in the South Padre Island, San Antonio, Texas. I'm so excited to put those videos out for you. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Bye!